Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Dan. And today I'm continuing my Halloween-a-thon by reviewing another Asian horror film. And this time around it's the one titled Sick Nurses. And of course, as always, I do have to talk about the plot of this particular film. So yeah, let's begin, shall we? So yeah, this film takes place in this run-down suburban type of hotel place, and there's this doctor and these seven nurses whom have been running a scam to pretty much to sell dead bodies on the black market. So yeah, these doctor and these nurses aren't particularly a good people really. They're pretty much corrupted, so to speak, but they're acting like they're nice. So anyway, this film does come off into the supernatural kind of thing. Damn it, Mr. Monkey. How many times do I have to tell you I'm not gonna buy you these movies? Go get a job. Seriously, go get a fucking job, really. You're a pain in the ass. Oh boy. Anyway, I want to talk about some Asian horror films because I feel like I don't talk about them that much. I mean, okay, yes, I've spoken about them quite often, but I just feel like I just don't do it enough, is what I'm getting. I don't know, maybe just me. But too bad, this movie it's shit. It's fucking awful. And however, one nurse has found out that her boyfriend has been having an affair with her sister. Yeah, what a crook. Growing tired of these type of thing, body selling scam that they've been doing, and engaged by her sister and her boyfriend's betrayal and threatens to call the police and expose for their scam. Oh boy. So yeah, folks, for this particular horror film, that's basically what this film is about. And yes, there's an evil spirit running around. God damn it, son of a bitch. Hey, that's not yours. That's not your headset. Stop touching it. Hey. I said don't touch it. Oh, boy. Damn it. You want to steal that, don't you? You better not steal it. You just don't listen. You're weird. You're spazzing out again. You're just a one fucking weirdo. God damn it. Go and get. Go and get, will you? Come back and get them. Well, of course there's going to be one, of folks. It sounds kind of generic because that's pretty much what this film is, folks. Yeah, I didn't like this one that much. Yeah, at first I didn't know what to feel about this particular movie, really, folks. But at the end, it just felt like it was really generic, nothing particularly new, really, folks. It's just, what the hell? I don't get it. And there's some odd scenes that came off unintentionally funny. Even though that's not the intention like this scene here, folks. It reminded me of this, folks. Yeah, this. A giant fucking turtle doing this. I don't know how this is physically possible, but yeah. What the hell am I looking at? It's not even sexy. At all. Fucking hell, man. What the fuck is this shit? Just weird. Unintentionally weird. Yeah. I know this is supposed to be a horror film, and it's supposed to be weird, but it didn't achieve that. It's just weird in the wrong reason. Yeah, anyway, folks. So, yeah, another thing I want to say is that I want to be a sort of characters, or I should say, a sort of couple, I should say, folks. More specifically, these lesbian nurses. I know I'm not really spoiling anything, really, folks, but you could really see this coming a mile away. Yeah, these characters do die. They get murdered. I mean, which is stupid if you ask me, because how is that in a lot of these Asian horror films I've seen over the years, each time we have a lesbian couple or two male couples, they die. What is it with these horror films and having a gay couple dying? It's like a death sentence in these movies. Yeah, this seems like a missed opportunity to have like a LGBT plus thing explored a lot more. So knowing this doesn't mean they can't do it, because Japan is actually pretty open minded when it comes to these individuals. So again, knowing this does not seem as of a stretch, really. I could have done this here. Though granted, yeah, they're not really acceptive of, okay, a good chunk of them anyway. The government anyway is not really acceptive of trans women, which seems kind of odd, because how can you have the LGB but not the T? Meant to be somewhat lenient here. It was kind of like that over here in America, because a lot of gay guys like to mistreat them because of trans. But that's like a whole other shebang here. But I guess you would say I could actually have like this sort of commentary that, you're being bigoted yourself
So don't snoop to the biggest level is what I'm saying. Yeah, don't snoop down to their level is what I'm saying. We all people at the end of the day. We all want to just do whatever we want. Have the kind of attitude. So in a horrific day and age where people still get discriminated, that could be a horror story right there on its own. So this again seems like a missed opportunity. So what the hell?
But for a gay couple, for some odd reason, they have more of a chance of dying. So again, I do think it's like a death curse in these movies. I don't get it. And besides, it's just done like this for no reason. It's just there. Kind of reminds me of softcore porn in a sense. It serves no real purpose to the overall plot. They're just there just for eye candy. And if you can go in that route, might as well do porn. At least in that context, it would make more sense. These characters, matter of fact, none of these characters have no development at all. So them being in this movie, having a lesbian couple amounts to nothing. They're just there. They're just talking heads, so to speak. That's all they're gonna do. I mean, when you think about it, lots of these old novels do have gay nurses, but even in those old novels, those old risky, raunchy novels served more of a purpose. At least they had something to do with the plot, with the overall plot. And yeah, even though they might be raunchy, but at least it served more of a purpose. Could do that, and then somehow like a Friday the 13th spin to it. Yeah, do some creative. I had Jason killing off people. And make sure the lesbian couple actually have something to do with the plot. It just came out there, just slapped it on there, folks. So yeah, at the end of the day, folks, this wasn't a particularly good movie, mind you. It's just stupid. Really stupid overall, folks. So I didn't like this, folks, at all. Yeah, I was really annoyed at the fact that this film was really rushing a lot of stuff. Even on the basic character development. And the plot itself gets straight to the point of the killing. So yeah, you really do lose all the emotional connection to the character. So the argument I'm making here, folks, the overall plot moves way too fast for its own good. Just because, whatever it is. So you get zero character development, well, even barely have that, and zero plot development. You just get straight to the point immediately. So yeah, I didn't like that, folks. I really didn't like that at all. So yeah, folks. Yeah, there's quite a few scenes. I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? Really? So not the characters I ever cared about. I mean, granted, some of the death scenes were actually pretty creative. I can tell you that, folks. Definitely, some of the death scenes were actually rather creative. Just
What the hell? You again? You're not ready to go get a job. Go and get. I mean, really, go and get. You're a weirdo. You're a damn weirdo. That's what you are, man. You're spazzing out. Shut up.
sadly, however, that death scene would lose their impact just because I never cared for any of the characters, ever. So yeah, folks. I can also say that this film had potential. So yeah, and there's some scenes that try to be sexy or whatever, which is fine, of course. As long as it goes with the story, I'm fine with it. Have a little sexy scenes here or there with some close-ups. And no, I'm not saying that because I'm a guy. So if you're gonna be thinking that, oh, just because you're a guy, I'm gonna immediately just say that. So yeah, fuck off, will ya? You can have that kind of thing going on, folks, as long as it fits within the context of the story. But some people will just dismiss that just for some stupid reason. Come on now. As long as it fits within the context of the story, who really gives a shit? It's fine. And I know not every single horror film needs to be sexual. I know that. And not every single horror film needs to be violent. I mean, extremely violent or anything. Yeah, every horror film does need to be violent. That's the thing. But super gory? No, not necessarily. So yeah, folks, I would say just skip this movie. If you have not seen it, well, I would envy you because of that. Because this movie's lousy. So it's terrible, folks. I don't like it at all. There's nothing in here I particularly liked. I mean, they do tend to have some sort of setting, some sort of eeriness. In some ways, they do succeed in creating this eerie atmosphere in certain scenes, especially in some of the quiet scenes. Yeah, the backgrounds, the lighting, and whatnot. In some ways, they do succeed in creating some eerie atmosphere. Yeah, I'll give it that. And a lot of the scenes were well shot. and it's well edited. It looks like he had a well produced budget. I'll give it that. And like I mentioned before, some of the death scenes were actually creative. However, just the plot itself just seems really bad. Really, really bad. I mean, it's not exactly the worst horror film I've seen. I've seen worse than this, I tell you that. But that doesn't excuse its sloppy writing, its lack of character development and plot development. The writing wasn't all that great, really, folks. It's pretty basic. It's extremely basic. Maybe too basic for its own good. It just came off. It's not really taking any risk at all. And yes, I know having a cursed or having these ghosts coming around in some isolated area has been done like a billion times in the horror genre. There's so many movies with a similar premise to this. These characters are in this area, of course. They're young, of course. They're attractive, of course. And they all die one by one, of course. Yeah, there's lots of horror films that have a similar premise to this, so it's not that original, really.
This movie fucking blows. I like Asian horror movies and whatnot, but this one just stinks. Ugh. Christ. Eh, what the hell? You're still here? Christ. Hey, I got something for you, Mr. Monkey. Yeah. Yeah. Come here. Yeah. That's what you get.
So yeah, folks, unfortunately, this could have been a good movie, but wasn't. So I say, altogether, folks, just skip this mess. Well, unless you want to waste your time on purpose, sure. But I did not care for it at all. Sick Nurses gets an overall rating of a 4.5 out of 10. It gets a 4.5 out of 10 from me. Yeah, it was almost mediocre. Almost. As always, thanks for watching, and take care. See ya. Oh yeah.